Hello, vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. My name is Timothy Capetto, and welcome back to my channel here today. I've got my father here, Larry, or do you like to be called Lawrence? Of course, I don't call you either of those names since you are my dad.
You call me whatever you want. This is your program.
So,
hi out there.
Yes, so today we are basically coming to you guys through the internet to talk to you guys about Buddy Holly. And basically, my dad has a lot of experience in history with knowing about Buddy Holly through some different experiences he's actually had. And also, he was in a band. When was that? Back in like the 50s? No.
Oh, man. Don't date me like that. Late 70s, early 80s.
Right, right. And what was that? What was the name of that band?
The Time Machine. Fascinated with time and time travel. So one of the best names in rock and roll.
And I see you have your little glasses there that you used to wear when you were in the band. So.
Yeah, when I played in a band, it was the day of long hair band. Rock, everybody had long hair, and I've got many pictures like that. I don't know if you can share any of that, but there's one on the wall up there. I don't know if you can really see it, but that's probably 1982. Anyways, I played at the Time Machine, so we did cover songs, we did some originals, but we also did a 50 set, and Buddy Holly became my influence in playing the guitar in 1970, before you guys were even born, but 77, 78. The Buddy Holly story came out with Gary Busey. I've met the Holly family since. A lot of that wasn't exactly the way it was, but you get an idea of Buddy Holly. But I fell in love with the music, the style, the rockabilly style. I think Buddy Holly was the king of rock and roll. They call Elvis Presley the king, but I think Buddy Holly was. So. And now you're in Buddy Holly too.
Well, I'm pretty much heavily influenced by Buddy Holly because of different songs that you shared with me over the years, which a lot of those songs are actually on this album, which I did share with you guys in one of my other videos. Tell me, did you ever own this album when you back in the day?
That was one of my albums, the Chirping Crickets. Now, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. The Crickets came. The name The Crickets came. They were actually recording one time, and on one of the songs, I think It Doesn't Matter Anymore. At the very end, if you turn it up, you can hear the chirping crickets. Now, I'm not sure if that's the song. I'll find out. Maybe I'll let you know next time. But you can actually hear a chirping cricket, and they came up with the Crickets. But then Buddy Holly kind of went out on his own before he was killed in 1959. But trivia question. Can I give a trivia question?
Sure.
Tell Tim, write to Tim, comment to Tim. I'm going to ask, what was Buddy Holly's real name? Do you know?
I think I do, but I won't spoil it, of course.
Well, he won't spoil it. For those of you who want a little music trivia, what is Buddy Holly's real name? And can you name his drummer and his bass player? Okay, without having to look it up. Now, if you have to look it up, just let him know. But that's a little trivia. And there was a fourth member of the band for 6 months. This man, I'm not going to give his name, but tell me, he almost looks like a Buddy Holly lookalike.
Yeah.
But this guy played with Buddy Holly for about 6 months, and then the touring was just too much for him, and he quit. So, but anyways, what's the name of this guy? So we want to know. There's Buddy's real name. I'll give you a hint. That's the bass player. This is the drummer. What's their real names? And I got plenty of stories about that.
Yeah. So the drummer, or not was it the drummer you just said?
This is the drummer right here.
Oh, okay. But the other guitar player, he never made it on TV. Any of the TV showings like Ed Sullivan or anything, did he?
One. I think he was on Ed Sullivan one time, but Buddy Holly was on there, I think, twice. So
okay, yep, for sure. And you can find any of those clips on YouTube. They're uploaded tons and tons of times on there. But do you have any favorite tracks off of this record? I know I have a few. Like I can see one already.
Oh Boy is one of my favorites. We used to play that in the Time Machine. That'll Be the Day, of course. A little more trivia here. I don't know if Tim knows this, but I was in Clovis, New Mexico several years ago, where I met Sherry Holly. Sherry is Buddy's niece. I performed at the Clovis Music Festival with Sherry and her husband Tommy. Great people, love them. I met Larry Holly, Buddy's brother is named Larry. He's still alive. He's over 90 years old. He's a World War II veteran. I interviewed him about World War II. One of my most watched videos on YouTube, if you check out, it's called My Brother Buddy. And that is just a tremendous story of Buddy's brother talking about the plane crash. It's very emotional.
Sure.
That's one of the videos that I have. But anyways, I was in Clovis. I went to the studio where Buddy Holly recorded all his hits. It was Norman Petty was his producer, like George Martin was the producer for the Beatles. Norman Petty and his wife Vi were the producers, and that's where he recorded a lot of his hits. So there's some, and I have a 15-second clip, you might show it, of me playing a Stratocaster guitar in Buddy's studio. Good album. I had
Yeah.
all of Buddy's albums.
Yeah, yeah, and like I said in one of the videos before, let me just show you this here again because this has a great shot on the back there as well. This record I got at my local record store. It was really it'd been there for a while, I think, but it would never really. It had been open, but it had not been really played that much, and you can tell that. I'll just pull this out again really quick just to kind of show you guys this again. But that is on the MCA Coral Records, and again, like I said in one of my videos, this is the only mono pressing I think I have right now of a record. So actually most everything I have is stereo, so that's really cool to have that in there. So I'll let you take hold of that. Also, in case you guys hadn't seen the other video, I do have this right here, which I was told was a very rare item, which I'm not totally sure how rare it is actually, but also on Coral Records, and this is a 4-song EP.
Cool.
Which,
4 songs.
Yes, which is kind of a rare thing.
Is the EP usually 2 songs or 4?
I guess it could be 4. It can be up to 4. I've seen some. Again, I haven't been collecting vinyl that long, but there's been some stuff that has been 4, which you see that on CDs as well. But basically, did you as far as the guitar he had, you said he had a guitar similar to that back when you played in your band?
I had a black Fender Stratocaster with with a DiMarzio pickup on there. But anyways, and I got rid of it. I can't believe I ever did that, but it was a great guitar. But Buddy played the Strat.
Yep.
And Buddy was so good on the guitar. He just became a musical genius. And at 22 years of age, he perished with Richie Valens and the Big Bopper in 1959, the day the music died. But well, I love Buddy Holly. Our band, The Time Machine, is really remembered for the Buddy Holly sets that we did.
Sure.
And
yeah, go ahead and show them that there.
We're talking about vinyl, right? Well, I pulled this out. This is the 45. I don't know if he's shown this, but
not yet.
We did a 45. We called them 45 RPMs, you know, back then. And of course, the big hole. Now you got adapters, or they make them with the little holes. But 45 revolutions per minute. And this is a song I wrote called "Rainy Days" and "Not Too Cool." I have music videos to both. Back then, and we just had a reunion in December with the Time Machine.
I met you in high school and thought you were pretty cool. You learned a lot from me, baby. You ended up the fool. You nearly broke my heart before I got smart. The tears I cried were dry and you nearly died. Not too cool. Not too cool.
This is the only record we did, but this is really means a lot. This is a collector's item, so I don't know if you can find this in your local record store, but I love what he's doing. The vinyl, the vinyl community and all that. We called them records back then.
Right.
Can I tell him the first record I bought?
Sure.
The first record I ever bought was in 1969. It was called "Sugar Sugar" by the Archies, #1 hit. And you might remember the Archies, and like remember the Monkees, the Archies, but that was my first record.
Yeah.
I had a stack of 45s, and I don't have them anymore. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess I did all right. My first record that I got back in February was the Rolling Stones, so I guess I did okay there. Getting something classic and not just going with something that's as played now on the radio.
This is great.
Yep, absolutely. Well,
subscribe, share this video and this whole channel with your friends.
Yeah, well, you heard it here first, so make sure you do that if you would like to. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I do appreciate you guys. Vinyl community, you are the very best community on YouTube, like I always say in these videos. So guys, remember, keep spinning that wax, because this is a lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.